Namaste, all you mystical minds. Welcome back to another reading. This is the full moon, July 2021 reading in Capricorn in Uttar Ashada Nakshatra. There's a lot happening this month, but I'm going to start off with a mantra to Lord Shani Saturn, because we've got the moon this month in Saturn sign of Capricorn, and then following on with a mantra to Ganesha, which I'll explain why afterwards. Nilam Pujasama Basam Raviputram Yamagrajam Chaya Martan Tasam Putam Tam Namami Shane Shakaram Om Shane Shakaraya Namaha. I bow down to Saturn, who is blue like a storm cloud, the son of the sun, the brother of death, who can cast his shadow even over the sun. Om, I bow down to Saturn. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Hari Om. Jai Ganesha. Welcome everyone to this reading for this month. Lots of exciting energy going on as this particular full moon coincides with the festival of Guru Purnima, where we celebrate our gurus, our teachers, and the gifts of wisdom that we have received from those that of a higher power, enlightened beings that share this wisdom with us so that we can continue on the path towards spiritual liberation and moksha. I just wanted to share very quickly, jumping into this energy of Guru Purnima, that meditating at this time is very potent for the Guru's blessings, removing avidya, that ignorance, and blockages that are in the path, which is very relevant to this particular moon in Uttar Ashada, with all the symbolism that I'm about to share. So Guru Purnima is said to be celebrated on the full moon day. Normally it's in Sagittarius, but this month it coincides with Capricorn. And it celebrates the birth of Ved Vyasa, a famous sage who is said to have compiled the 4 Vedas, and what is said to be the Puranas, the 5th Veda, the Mahabharata. So if you haven't heard of the Mahabharata, the great story of India, definitely check it out. There are videos on YouTube with English subtitles that are incredible. Some like old 80s kind of themed English, Hindi dubbed stuff that will be very interesting. So prayer and meditation, if you can get to the temple, your nearby temple, meditating at home. And if you've got a guru in your life, I know the one that gave me my spiritual name and started me on this path, this journey, was Sri Shakti Narayani Amma, lives near Chennai in a place called Vellore in India. I'm incredibly grateful for setting me off on this path, and then to come into contact with Amma the Hugging Saint, who lives in Kerala. Both of them have played a huge role in my life as an enlightened being, an avatar, and guiding me on my journey. And, my name Shrima was given to me by Sri Shakti Narayani Amma, and it has, over the years, the past 7 years, just shown me more and more what my dharma is and my purpose in this life. And we give thanks to both our teachers here on the ground, the people that share their wisdom and take the time out of their life to share with us, and also remember to honor your inner guru at this time. It's also said that the Buddha delivered his first sermon to his first 5 pupils on this day in Sarnath, which is very dear to us as well, because my husband's family is from Varanasi, and I've visited this specific place and it's amazing. So I just feel deeply connected with this particular full moon. So I just wanted to share really quickly as we jump in. So, and like I said, if you get a chance to go to the temple tomorrow, it would be wonderful. All day is a great time for meditating and just reflecting. Full moons are a time of being. This particular moon, after the last new moon that we had at the beginning of July, the return to the light, the blessings of Mother Aditi, coming back for another round, but a stronger energy of the spiritual path. We are now in Capricorn, which is all about hard work. It's Saturn's sign. Saturn rules both Capricorn and Aquarius, and you can see here that we've got similar to the energy of Sadi Sat, if anyone's aware of the 7.5-year transit where Saturn transits over your natal moon in your chart. Saturn and the moon are together this month, so Saturn's got a hold on the mind and the emotions. This makes for great leadership qualities. It's about hard work. It's about getting focused on areas that you want to refine in your life, minus the emotional aspects of it. So we are super focused. And Uttar Ashada literally means, the later victory. It's about you are ascertain your wins in this area, following, the desired Vishvadevas, the deities that represent this particular star, who are the sons of the god Dharma. And they are these desired qualities of us to embody within our human experience. So these are goodness, joy, truth, abundance, willpower, ancestral energy, ancestors, devotion, ritual skill, forbearance, time, and desire. And their primary motivation is to move us towards spiritual liberation and moksha. But if we embody all of these 10 aspects, wherever it is that we're focusing, we are assured a win. It will come a little bit later, but when you are aligned energetically with truth and following these 10 Vishvadeva qualities, you will win, you will conquer. Now, the symbol for this particular nakshatra is the elephant's tusk, and this is why it's very deeply connected with Lord Ganesha, because he is the remover of obstacles. I just wanted to share too, I've got my little Ganesha here. He's always here with me whenever I'm doing readings. I brought him back from India after my second trip there. And I've also got my gurus here, Sri Shakti Narayani Amma. And I've also got Amma the Hugging Saint here as well. And I'll share some links for some details on these gurus in the chat below, so that you can get some more information on them if you're curious how to connect with that higher power. So just trying to prop up both the Ammas. Yes, so the elephant's tusk. So you think about an elephant, it's strong. It's when it's moving, it's got these huge, tusks, really intensely, you don't want to get in the way of that. It basically clears everything that's in its path, removing obstacles. It's just going to walk straight through it. So this energy is what's going on this month. There's a lot of themes around patience, because Saturn slows things down. It's Saturn wants you to make sure that you're doing it correctly. So it's like a teacher that gets you to, let's take a look at this, let's get it right, structure it, let's go. Putting your mind to work. It's about walking your own path, not necessarily relying on other people to catch you at this time, being your own best friend. Fighting one's own battles, victorious strength, the ability to achieve what one has set out to attain, is a lot of the energy that's coming through. Creating permanent structures. It's very auspicious nakshatra. It can be a little bit out of balance at times. We can get a little bit stubborn, fixated, and opinionated when we, if you think about you're at work and you're the leader, you're just like, this is the game plan, this is where we've got to go. No, we don't have time for that kind of thing. You know what I mean? So for each ascendant and moon sign this month, I'll go through at the end of the video which houses this is relating to for you, so that you can do deeper meditation on those areas for restructuring and achieving victory this month over the next 2 weeks. So the mind here, where the moon is sitting with Saturn, is forced to become austere. It's very assertive. And like I said before, it's an internal time. Meditation is going to be extremely supportive at this time. Now, we get a lot of great insight here. It's a lot more stable than the previous Ashada. So we've got Purva Ashada and Uttara Ashada, and this one is in Uttara Ashada, for this month. Purva Ashada can be a little bit sharper, and here we are bringing together, Capricorn being the traditional sign for the 10th house of work, action, profession, doing things out in the world, and Saturn's energies ruling over both Aquarius and Capricorn. It's about bringing these gifts together for how, finding your passion, your purpose, focusing with this moon and this Saturn, and Pluto being there as well, in relation to like harsh transformations, and then using it for humanity. I was having a conversation with an amazing woman yesterday who reminded me of a quote that Deepak Chopra said, and I heard somebody else say it in a video this morning too, that our only mission in life, he was talking about his children. So I believe it's in the 7 Dharma parenting laws or something like that, one of these books I've got at home, that our only job as parents is to support and love our children, guide them, but not like helicopter parenting. It's the child's job to find out what their special gift is and then find a way to use it to share it with humanity. And that's all it is for all of us. It's our job to find our special gift and then find a way to share it with the world. So that's what's happening this month. Saturn is working with the moon to let's get to work. What's your special gift? Let's restructure. Let's start putting it out in the world. And I feel this is a lot of the energy that's going on. It's also in the 4th pada, which is a Pisces Navamsa rule. So 6 degrees and 40 minutes to 10 degrees 0 minutes in Capricorn is the 4th pada. So you can split up nakshatras into smaller pieces so that you can understand them in an even deeper level. And here it's about short travel, physical skills, courage, bravery, philanthropy. It's a push-pull kind of an energy between the material and the spiritual. So we're trying to attain balance in our life. And it's got quite an abundant energy for pursuing one's goals. Sense of responsibility and ethics is what's coming through. This is also represented by the mongoose. So when it splits across into Cancer, you'll see that for the moon here, it'll be opposite. It's opposite the sun at this time, but you'll notice next month when we go into August, the moon will be in Cancer in Ashlesha, which is that opposite energy of the snake and the mongoose. And I've got a spirit animal book here that I just wanted to share for this month. So the mongoose, when it's necessary to defend yourself, do so with absolute courage, honesty and openness, and the outcome will be beneficial to you and all parties concerned. Pursue your goals actively with passion and you'll get the results you want. This is a good time to clear up and clear out any annoying or distracting problems or situations that interfere with your well-being. Clean up the clutter that subtly or overtly bugs you and which interferes with your productivity or ability to relax. So I know a lot of people feel Saturn is quite intense, but the mission that he's on is all about let's create structures so that let's move you towards spiritual enlightenment and let's do the work so that it's going to be easier later on. Saturn always releases at some point. So that's what's happening at this time. We've still got Jupiter going to work in Aquarius. Venus and Mars have moved through the Gandanta portal into another fire sign, into Leo. So Mars is out of its debilitation sign, which makes it, especially for fire signs, it's going to be a lot more comfortable. Sun is now in Cancer, of course, because when we have a full moon, they're always opposite, reflecting this energy. So we've got a lot of polar opposites because the sun is in the moon sign of Cancer, and Gemini, of course, we've got Mercury here, so strong communications at this time. So I believe that's all I wanted to say about this particular nakshatra and this moon. It's the universal star, so it really is about victory, assured victory, but making sure that you're using these 10 universal desired qualities of the Vishvadevas at this time. So I'm just going to go through something new that I'm going to add in here for you guys is the ascendants and the moon signs, so that you can take a look at where it's happening for you specifically at this time, and remembering to apply the qualities of goodness, joy, truth, abundance, willpower, ancestors, ritual skill and devotion, forbearance, time and desire. And if you want to know more about this, you can send me a private message or comment below and I'll get back to you about that to help you work on this one-on-one. So for Aries ascendants and moon signs, this is happening in your 10th house of career. So it's about karma, action, bringing in these qualities of the Vishvadevas into your work life, your positions, your authority, your status and your profession. For Taurus ascendants and moon signs, this is happening in your 9th house of Dharma, Gurus, Destiny, and Teachers. For Gemini ascendants and moon signs, this is happening in your 8th house of, it's the vulnerability point, it's transformation, research power, secret knowledge. For Cancer ascendants and moon signs, this is happening in your 7th house, partnership, business partners, social influences, romantic relationships as well. For Leo ascendants and moon signs, this is happening in your 6th house of obstacles, disease, enemies, Distant relatives can be here too. Service and debt. So remembering to bring in those qualities to your service and life, and victory will be assured to you. For Virgo ascendants and moon signs, this is happening in your 5th house of education, children, intelligence, creativity, and past life merit. So you might find that there are skills of past life starting to activate at this time. Libra ascendant and moon signs, this is happening in your 4th house of the emotions, home, happiness. Property, vehicles can be here too, and the mother. So remembering to bring in these qualities into your home and what makes you happy. For Scorpio ascendants and moon signs, this is happening in your 3rd house of achievements, siblings and friends, activities and themes. So looking around you, the people that you surround yourself with, are you yourself using these qualities with your siblings and your friends? And are they using them with you? And is it time to, clear out the clutter and restructure what that looks like for you? And your activities and your interests, are they being used for a higher purpose as well? Sagittarius ascendants and moon signs, this is happening in your 2nd house of wealth, expression, speech, family, vocation, and livelihood, and being aware of those themes again with family, but also in your wealth. The way that you express yourself is really important at this time. Capricorn ascendants and moon signs, this is happening in your 1st house of the self, the ego, the body. So there's a lot of inner transformation happening for you on a mental level at this time. Aquarius ascendants and moon signs, this is happening for you in your 12th house. This is a strong time for meditation for Aquarius ascendants and moon signs. It symbolizes losses, liberation, service, seclusion, spirituality, and enlightenment. And again, a Saturn ruled sign, so it's really going to town on this energy around restructuring and letting go of things that are no longer working for you, focusing on how you can be serving humanity on a deeper level using those skills, and moving towards it so that you can remove obstacles. Pisces ascendants and moon signs in the 11th house, this is happening on gains, public influence, recognition, income, and rewards. It can also be friends and prosperity. So focusing on how these financial gains come in. Are you using those 10 Vishvadevas in that sense? So I hope this was helpful. The new moon for next month will be on August the 8th at 11:51 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time in Cancer in Ashada Nakshatra. And this full moon, the reading that I've just done, will be tomorrow, the 24th of July 2021 at 12:36 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time here in Canberra, but it doesn't matter where you are in the world, it'll happen universally for all of us. I hope this has been helpful. If you like these videos, please share them with others. I love connecting with mystical minds like yourself and growing this community with you. You're welcome to check out my social media circles. I've got Facebook. I put up videos there all the time. Chelsea Songkar 8 Limbs Living. And my Instagram, Chelsea Songkar Vedic Astrologer. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. If you feel to put comments below, I'd love to check them out and see how you're feeling at this time. And lots of love and blessings to you for the Guru Purnima tomorrow and the energy of the blessings and diving deeper into meditation at this time. Lots of love, everyone.